Okay, everybody, start the first game up here. And to make sure so I'm just going to show you difficulty. Yeah, I'll be playing on Pro right now because I'm not a big NBA player. So I'll just start out on here. If I start doing real good, then I'll up the difficulty. But for right now, I'm just going to keep it at Pro. Because I'll probably end up struggling. Like I've been on my other team. So, alright. Let's go play Sacramento. Team's 8th overall. Okay. Here we go. Alright, see how the first game goes with recording. Okay. Lillard, I think him and Eric Gordon probably my 3-point shooters, so I gotta be careful. Why is Greg Oden in over Jordan Hill? Okay. Let's go. Now, if you guys want to offer me any tips, I definitely would, want some tips for my game strategy in this, because I'm probably not going to be that good. I just hope it'll be interesting to see me try to get decent at an NBA game. I still gotta try to get decent at MLB. The only game I'm pretty good at is Madden. That's because I play it a lot.
I'm Kevin Harlan with my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke.
Alright. As you guys can see, it's pretty good graphics. PS4.
First for the Nuggets, Damian Lillard out there with Gordon. And it's Hill in at the 5, roaming the paint. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Young in at the 4. And for
I'll have to figure out which guys I want to shoot with the most.
Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it's Pierce, and it's Ilyasova in at the 4 slot.
You know, a big reason that the Nuggets were able to finish with the 3rd best record in the
Alright, let's get going here.
They took care of business in the Western Conference. I mean, they went in every game against a conference opponent knowing what was on the line and handle business from there.
Tip-off goes to Denver. Lillard against Williams. Now, here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. Ariza.
Oh, he missed!
The record for the Nuggets against the West ended at 38-14. Just one off the mark of the Thunder. Steve for the bench.
No! Get that!
The Nuggets came through. The teams in the West like to run.
Miss it.
I don't think anybody
Yes.
could really run with Denver. That's how they were able to both win at home and win in the conference. With no Joe Johnson in Atlanta.
1-0. Alright. Let's go here.
With Johnson's departure, it's one of these reasons he had more field goal attempts than in any season of his career.
There we go.
I like that, getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, Clark, I think the more points they can get inside today, the better off they'll be.
Now here's Williams. The high post shot. And there's assist by Williams. And Steve, you talked about scoring last season.
Keep going here.
Over 17 points a game.
I really liked his efficiency, Kevin. Remained efficient even as he added to his point totals. He continues to be a very underrated jump
Oh my God.
He's a more physical player than he gets credit for being. And that mid-range stroke of his is something that is as good as anybody's in the league for his size.
Oh, come on, man. There was a 2-pointer anyways.
For Denver, they've gone
Alright. Here we go.
So far. Lillard attacking. And here's Young from the arc. They get it back. Hill.
Oh, come on, man.
A shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
Stuckey with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Horford the pass to Stuckey. Pass to Ilyasova. Back to Stuckey. Just 5 to shoot. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Last season, a hard one for Stuckey. Pistons finally shifted him back to his natural shooting guard position. A lot of people thought he would break out, but instead
Dang it.
he had his lowest field goal percentage and scoring average since his rookie season.
And towards the end of last season, Rodney Stuckey finally seemed to get untrapped.
Dang! Is Eric Gordon even good at shooting?
He's got tremendous talent. A strong slasher who can get to the line. Those are the kind of players who can usually be relied upon to produce buckets. We'll see how he bounces back.
Rejected by Young. Gordon goes in. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Well, you know, Eric Gordon, when he's healthy, is really an
Oh my God, man.
efficient scorer. He's able to spread the floor with his three-point shooting, and he is relentless
Jesus.
in attacking the rim for hoops when he's healthy.
And Gordon standing just 6'3", but with his powerful frame, he's able to power his way up into the rim.
Yes.
He's so good using his strength.
Now, come
to get
on.
inside
You need to try to make something
to
here.
get to the line and finish plays in which he's been fouled.
There you go.
Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Stuckey outside. He's looking for
Ah!
and finds him.
Miss it!
Excellent
Yeah!
there from Hill. The Nuggets trail by 3 to the inside. Riza, and he flips
Nice.
in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Williams kicks to Ilyasova.
Oh no!
No good on the
Ah, got it.
For Denver, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Ilyasova. Here's Ariza. Changes up. Hill.
No, he missed.
The Kings have gone.
He freaking missed. Oh, I got back. Yeah.
Slow start for them. Horford with the
Oh my God.
So it looks like Denver will retain
Huh.
possession here. Big group substitution here for Denver. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
There we go. Finally.
Henderson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Kings trailing. Thomas with the ball.
Uh-oh.
The run.
Oh, we missed. Get that.
The outside.
Ah, I thought he was going to shoot. Crap. Get him.
Against Wright.
Get him. Ah.
Outside Thomas.
Yeah.
Back to Wright. Sacramento moving it around. Dishes it to Zeller.
Ah.
An opportunity.
Dang
He
it.
hits the jump shot. Zeller's got his first 2 points.
All right.
Mike Malone,
Let's get
the
going.
coach of the Sacramento Kings, son of a former NBA coach. Mike has been credited with helping teams improve their defenses, whether it was in New Orleans with Chris Paul, last season with
Oh.
Malone, very well
Dang
regarded
it.
in NBA coaching circles.
Again, Doris Burke spoke with Mike Malone. Doris?
Kevin, he's
Ah.
basically that in order to be successful,
No.
he has to be canceling out the
Ah, how's he make it? And I can't. What the heck?
That's what will make the biggest difference here today and allow them to get a win, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report. What is called first of the game for the Nuggets. And
Oh,
the
play
Sacramento
physical.
Kings, not without offensive talent, but the defense has been their shortcoming.
And that's the area they've got
All right.
to ramp up
Here we go.
and improve. And Coach Malone is going to have an opportunity to put his stamp on this team by improving them at the defensive end of the floor.
What? Screw you, son.
And an
Charging my
opportunity to
ass,
on Gerald
man.
Henderson.
Screw
Last
you.
season's stats for him averaged 15 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes finding points a lot easier.
Oh, he missed
You know,
this.
things can get stagnant
Come on,
without
we gotta get
offense
something
coming off the bench, and he always can supply some shooting.
Now Pondek. After the missed 3 from Caldwell Pope. Here's Bayless. Good. On
There we go.
How about the passing there? Moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Yes.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
Henderson dishes to Odin.
Ah, man, I didn't shoot with him.
Nice deep.
I wanted to pass back to whoever was behind the three-point line.
You know, part of the
Ah!
going after the ball and boxing out. I mean, establishing that tone.
No.
You can maintain it later in the game.
Evans, he's checked in for
All right, here we go.
The Nuggets trail. Bayless, the pass to Anderson. And that
There you
the
go.
assist
Nice.
to Jared Bayless.
Sorry, guys, I'm going for a lot of threes, but it looks like they're all open back there.
From three-point land, nothing yet going outside.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Get him. Ah! He went right around all my guys down there.
Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the night.
Another lead change. How many of these are we going to have?
I don't
Whoa,
know,
whoa.
Steve, but the momentum of this game is certainly
Ah.
swinging the pendulum.
Here's Bayless. And
Yes!
off the glass. Clarky talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition of
Yeah,
that.
no doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, not even through the first
Okay.
quarter.
That's first quarter. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm actually winning.
Head-to-head, even matchup, and both sides very competitive.
I don't know if you guys want to see the end of the first quarter and half stuff, but I'll do it for now.
Lead by one.
You guys can let me know if you want to see it or not. I'll do it for this one though.
It's a Halloween broadcast of the NBA. The Golden State Warriors.
Andre
The Los
Iguodala.
Angeles Clippers. It's the real deal.
Nice. Alright, we're back.
And we got a close game here.
Kit.
Get back to the second quarter.
Here we go.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Now, they didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there. They're dialed in from long range.
They've established their presence in the
Oh,
paint tonight.
oh,
So
yes,
a lot of their
stole it.
scoring to this point coming from down
Give
low.
it. Oh boy.
And it's Gordon penetrating. The open shot by Evans.
Ah! No! He missed!
And going against Denver.
No! Give me that ball back.
Yeah, here we go. The first
Oh,
in what will be
yes.
a three-game season series between these two this year.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number 5, the Nuggets.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but they were pretty close.
And because of the odd number of games between them, guys, the one thing we know is that one of these teams will have nights over the other at the end of the season.
Exactly, Kevin. And that makes tonight's game, I think, a little more interesting and intriguing. I mean, whoever wins this one will have a big advantage going into the next two.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Young's checked in. It's Ariza on the wing. Clock at 6. Back to Young. Launches it.
Come on, get that!
Get it back. And Cole kicks to Evans. Kicks it out to Gordon. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Out to the right wing. And it's
There we go.
3 points on the board on the shot from Cole. Cole's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Denver. And there's the feed to Pierce. Right wing.
Strange the defense up.
Passes it to Ilyasova. It's Pierce on the wing.
Ah! I miss it. Ah!
And the Nugget lead is
Went in.
now.
Crap.
Just 2 on the basket from Horford.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Thaddeus Young on the wing.
Wow, that's horrible.
Young missing.
I messed my stick up there.
There
Holy
were so
crap.
many injuries to his team during
No!
the season. Paul Pierce easily could have.
Oh!
Right. He just doesn't roll that way. I mean, as a matter of fact, he played through a
All right.
nerve in his neck just to stay on the court when his team needed it. He is truly one of the all-time great players in the league and one of the outstanding Celtics of all time, too. And that's saying a lot with all
Nice.
the Hall of Famers that have worn the green and white. Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should really continue to work it down low, Clark. That's really going to free up the rest of their offense.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. And back to Paul Pierce last season. With Rajon Rondo out with that horrible ACL team, he really carried the Celtics.
Yeah, especially offensively. I mean, we saw the drain on his efficiency, the lowest field goal percentage one in 9 years, but You know, he still can shoot threes, still gets to the foul line.
All right, here we go.
An awful lot last season.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hey guys, well Brian Shaw had some advice for the team over that last break. Their fast break offense has been lacking in his opinion, and he let his players know about it. Look for them to really start pushing the basketball. He also wants them using a fundamental offensive
Get that!
approach.
Yeah!
Specifically, he'd like to see
Here we
them
go.
running the pick and roll as often as they can. So Kevin, changes already
Yes!
made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
The Kings making a switch here. Stuckey's checked in. For Denver, they have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far.
And no surprise, Kevin. I mean, this is a team that was at the bottom of the league last season. They shot about 70% as a team.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately...
He made it.
That 40 from the line.
And Denver has possession. It's a three-point game. The kick out to Young. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Young's got 5 points in the quarter. Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter.
Kings gave up the most points in the league last season.
Okay, we gotta check that defense up. Holy crap.
As a defensive mind. He's shown that as an assistant with the Hornets and the Warriors. And in both cases, he helped those teams get better defensively. They're expecting him to do the same thing with the Kings.
Here is Lillard, following the three-pointer by Rodney Stuckey. And it's
Crap.
out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession.
Stuffed.
And checking out some numbers for Rodney Stuckey, how he performed last season. Averaged about 11 points a game last season, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. Looking at those numbers, you'd probably say, yeah, that's about what we'd expect out of him.
Which isn't really what any player wants to hear. I mean, you don't want to meet expectations. You want to underpromise and overdeliver. You want to exceed expectations, and maybe we'll start to see him do that shortly.
Hill, he's checked in for Greg Oden. And you look at the defensive numbers for the Kings last season, one of the worst rebounding teams in the league, among the lowest in blocks, in fact, Steve, in the NBA.
There wasn't much going defensively in terms of a scheme and a competitive edge to this team. And that's what Mike Malone is trying to bring to them. He wants to hold them accountable, to really bring a toughness and an edge defensively. That's the goal this year.
Henderson dishes to Young. 4 on the shot clock. 3. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Williams gets a screen from Horford. Williams kicks to Williams.
Come on, block that. What the frick? Whoa.
Lillard attacking. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Horford.
Well, you know, everybody figured that it was going to be Anthony Davis running away with the Rookie of the Year last season, guys, but right from the start, I mean, out of the chute, Damian Lillard showed that he was going to be making a serious push to receive that Rookie of the Year honor.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Rashard Lewis. He's checked in for Horford. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Williams.
Crap.
Now here's Stuckey. Henderson defending. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Stuckey. You talk about the hot start for Damian Lillard. He reached 400 points and 140 assists in 22 games. Only 3 players in NBA history have reached that mark in 22 games or less.
It's incredible the way you pull that stuff off the top of your head. You know who the numbers, the other players were?
I bet it's some pretty good names.
Oscar Robertson,
Dang.
Isaiah Thomas, and Allen Iverson. It's pretty good. I pulled that off the top of my head.
That's lofty company.
Sure is.
Now Thomas, Thaddeus Young missing on his 3. Young for 3. Another shot.
Yes, he missed.
Denver's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Kicks it out to Lillard. The 3. Good.
There you go.
Lillard's got the lead up to 5 now.
Yeah, I can't even get it to Lillard.
Pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Elias.
Miss it. Yes.
By the Nuggets. Hill's got his.
Get down to halftime
It
here.
has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Lillard attacking, and the pass to Henderson. Another three.
Yeah!
From half court.
Nice.
Finish one half of basketball.
Starting to pull away from them.
They're up by 8. Live from Sacramento, you're watching 2K Sports.
Now, presented by Sprint.
It's opening day in the NBA, and all is right in the 2K sports world. Hello, I'm Damon Bruce. The Denver Nuggets have the lead against Sacramento. They're looking to pick up some W's in the early going today. Damian Lillard has been going at it effortlessly against Sacramento. He's got 7 points and is up to his usual tricks, dropping a lot of dimes all over the court. Still in it, the Kings hanging around. They've done a great job executing their offense. They've been avoiding sloppy mistakes. Al Horford certainly contributing with his play. He's got 7 points, and his field goal percentage has been great. A lot of high-quality looks. Let's get things going with a look ahead to some games slated for later. The Jazz out in Utah will go up against the Thunder. This one a meeting between divisional foes. Start time 7 o'clock Eastern. And one game also on the docket. The Trailblazers will square off against the Suns out in Phoenix. There's going to be some excitement in the arena for that one. That one starting at 7 o'clock Eastern. And to look now at the rest of the action from around the NBA. It'll be the Warriors out at Oracle Arena against the Lakers. A 7:30 Eastern time is tip-off. Now let's get back over to Kevin Harlan and the rest of our crew as the second half gets underway.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Alright, let's go. Okay. Got a good lead over him. I just want to keep it.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look
What the heck?
shots. Be a little
Whoa.
more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
And Doris
Come on, stop it.
something for us.
Gentlemen, even though Damian Lillard won last year's Rookie of the Year award, he didn't rest on his laurels. This offseason, he trained with NBA legend Gary Payton, working almost exclusively on his defense. Lillard said it's a responsibility for him to live up to the great Oakland.
Oh, I had no idea I even picked the last year Rookie of the Year. I don't follow basketball. I was just trying to pick up some good players.
Oakland, we lock people up. That's one of the reasons they get the respect they do. I gotta play to their level. Kevin, big shoes to fill, but he's off to a great start.
He's surprised a lot of people with how well he's done. Thanks, Doris. Hill. And here's Pierce. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. It's Williams with the drive. And the Denver lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Horford.
A good job of spotting his teammate near the basket and zipping the pass right in there.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Hill. Good
God dang it.
by Horford.
That's not how you want to kick off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Williams with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. And that one's good. And that's now 11 points for Al Horford.
Great job there, recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
You got to put a bigger guy on him. Otherwise, he'll bury those jumpers all game.
There we go.
It's good from Young.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Yes, Kevin. Brian Shaw had some words for his team in that last timeout. He'd like them to better establish the transition game, to pick up the tempo and put pressure on the defense in the open floor. He told them also they should be swarming to the basket at the offensive end. He wants a lot of bodies inside. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch.
And thanks for that story, Doris. Now, here's the fast break. Stuckey leading the way. And then it's Pierce with the jam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
Crap.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And Denver has possession. Sacramento making their last shot. Lillard with it. Rodney Stuckey covering. For three, Gordon.
God dang it.
Grabs the miss. Ilyasova's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Ah. What?
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
A different look for Denver. Charlie Villanueva's checked in for Young. Pondexter comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Lillard. Pondexter with it. He's guarded by Williams. Pondexter, the pass to Bayless.
There we go.
Jumper. Bayless has got 8 points. And Clark, you mentioned Ilyasova. He had that breakthrough season in 2011. And
Sorry, I'm trying to go in the basket, but I'm having a hard time trying to get in there.
Being an outside shooter, but having
Oh, good job, Greg Oden.
And I think he defines kind of the modern day hybrid 4. He's a power forward who can guard multiple positions on the perimeter.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
to the paint. And yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Some changes for Sacramento. White is checked in for Ilyasova, and it's Caldwell Pope in for Rodney Stuckey. Outside Gordon. Feeds to Villanueva.
Whoa, dude.
The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the...
I'm not Greg Oden, man. I can never make foul shots with him on my other team.
Hearing the rumors about Greg Oden.
Oh, all right.
Out and getting back in shape so he can make a return to the NBA, and lo and behold, here he is, the former Ohio State standout.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Henderson's checked in. And for Oden, a new start in the NBA, the former #1 overall pick out of Ohio State back in 2007. Trailblazers.
It's such a shame
that was a two-pointer, yes.
Kept Oden from achieving all that he'd hoped for in Portland, but you just hope that he would eventually get a chance to return and come back. So it's nice to see him out on the floor. Look how well he led him there with that pass.
The Kings trail by 4. It's Williams with the drive. And that
Paint!
Right.
Well, he's a spot-up shooter, one of the best. One of those guys who, if you give him an inch, I mean, that's all it takes. He will let it fly and frequently knock down that shot.
And something else I think of with him is that three-point shot from the corner. I mean, that's his shot. And we've certainly seen him drain a bunch of them.
I'll tell you what, the first half may have been a little slow, but both clubs really picking up the intensity here in the second.
I'll say that's for sure. I mean, things have really ramped up here.
Now here's Williams. He has 6. Caldwell Pope kicks to Pierce. Shot clock at 6. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Another
Oh, wow.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Denver's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here is Bayless. He's guarded by Williams. Shoots.
Ah!
And it rolls out.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint.
Dang! God!
Shot quality's very good here, and they're making most of them this half.
Oh, the way they're converting on seemingly every shot, I wouldn't be surprised to see their field goal percentage just keep going up.
Now here's Henderson. He's got 9. And it down. Pierce has got
I was trying to pass it, and he just went up and shot it.
Excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Big time is right, Clark. A lot of
Yeah.
offensively.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it, and I think they're starting to run a little on energy possibly.
And that's
Tune in for a scary night of basketball. Halloween in the NBA. The New York Knicks go up against the Chicago Bulls. Live this Thursday night.
Man. Have so much trouble right now.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
Struggling on defense.
The Nuggets trail by 4.
Well, and offense, I guess.
Lillard attacking. He feeds it to Hill.
Oh my God.
Pass to Thomas. Out to Stuckey. Back to Thomas. There's the 3. The shot no good. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Left side, Gordon.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Kings leading now by 4. Stuckey dishes to Thomas. Kicks it to Ilyasova. Pass to Stuckey. Thomas against Gordon. Rodney Stuckey on the wing. From the baseline. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
He's one guy the defense is not afraid to leave open from that range, and for obvious reasons.
And Young with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 7 for him tonight. The Kings shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Thomas kicks to Stuckey. Into Al Horford.
Guys.
And pushing it up. Here's Denver to tie it up. He takes it up and lays it in. Young's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
Wow, fans just getting their money's worth tonight. Really entertaining ball game.
It has been. The margin separating these teams has been paper thin.
Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Chance to check out the Sacramento Kings' upcoming schedule. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Yeah, and you know the fans out in L.A. really hoping for a win in that one.
Horford against Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Stuckey passes to Ilyasova. Felix connects from the and the Kings lead by 3.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Ariza outside. And they right back with their own 3-pointer.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
Thomas goes in. Ilyasova dishes to Thomas. Lets it go with the 3.
Yeah.
By the Nuggets. Ariza's got rebound number 5 here tonight. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. Start a 3-game homestand with that game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've
Dang it.
I tell you what, you don't want to allow too many of those kinds of baskets with the game on the line.
Now, this is when defenses have to protect the basket with everything they've got. Force the offense to shoot from the perimeter.
And Lillard kicks to Hill.
Man.
Worked defensively by Horford. Kings have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. On the wing, Stuckey. Thomas goes in. Into Horford. There's the one-handed jam. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft.
I really don't know.
Help would say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here. Because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brian Shaw was giving to his team. He gave guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Lillard has been playing really well. He's got 8 points and 8 dimes.
He's making such good decisions with his passing and also being aggressive and getting to the line by drawing fouls.
Well, that's an excellent combo to have, I'll tell you that.
Now the dish to Ilyasova. Thomas kicks to Ilyasova.
Ah! Get that! Oh, no! Yes!
Rebound. Hill's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Young sets a screen for Gordon. The kick out to Young.
Yes!
Young's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's starting to feel it. He's in a groove here in the second half.
Williams, he's checked in for Thomas. Horford against Lillard. Here's the pass to Horford.
Yeah!
Stolen by Lillard. Ilyasova against Ariza. Kicks it out to Gordon.
Ah!
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
This is bull crap.
1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Williams kicks to Pierce. Back to Williams. Knocked loose.
Oh, I got you. Ah!
Here's Gordon. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Now it's a 5-point Nugget lead. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for Denver?
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of...
Come on! Ah!
Horford gets the bucket.
His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try and get his club out of this hole.
The Nuggets leading by 3. Now Lillard. Eric Gordon on the wing. For the 3.
Ah!
That doesn't go either for Gordon.
They've been able to get out to this lead without really getting a very reliable performance out of him from the field. Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2. He's
Yes,
on
he
the
missed.
unable to get that second one to drop in.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there. But they're still in
Yeah!
if they can get a stop.
Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big, big moment in this game.
Here's Williams.
Oh!
With the rebound. This may be their most important possession.
Yeah, as long as they don't make a mistake here, they should be safe.
30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they continue to do this kind of work at the foul line, the lead should be safe.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Oop.
Nuggets have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Getting some solid looks for them. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Sacramento's gotten just 1 of 4 free throws to go down for them here in the fourth. Williams outside. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Young outside. So the Nuggets win it.
There you go.
They saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Ugh.
Time now to go courtside as we send Joe to Doris Burke from the side. Doris?
Well, Gerald, a win that certainly got to feel good with the way the team just kept grinding away. What is it about this team that enabled you to come away with the win?
We got a lot of fight. You know, we had a little lull there, but we just came together and got sharp on offense and defense and got it done.
Competitive spirit. We love to watch it, Gerald. Thank you, guys.
Nice.
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying, see you next time, as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
Gets even better.
Nice, Damian Lillard.
Yes, I does that. What everybody trying to be now, I was that. They could never.
There you go. Just curious to see the stats. Yeah, I missed 5 3-pointers with Thaddeus Young. Jeez. Yeah, I made most of them with Gerald Henderson. Lillard made all of his shots. I couldn't get used to Eric Gordon's shooting style. I kept screwing his shooting style up. Greg Oden. Yeah, where's what's his name on here? Where the heck is he? Yeah, I missed so much with him. I might put Greg Oden in over him. Couldn't make a shot with him. Huh. Alright. Well, guys, later on.